Welcome to the first of our Diamond Jubilee celebration events to mark the festival of Tu B'Shvat. I'm Richard Wolfe, co-chair of Sha'arei, North London Reform Synagogue.
And I'm Andrea Lawrence, also co-chair of Sha'arei. Ideally, we would be holding a live event, but due to COVID, we will still be celebrating, albeit virtually.
In Judaism, trees are regarded as extremely precious and important. They are blessings over the first buds of spring, and also when we eat the fruits for the first time in that season. There's a saying, if the Messiah is coming while you are planting a tree, first finish planting, then go and greet the Messiah. Tu B'Shvat is the new year of the trees. This Jewish nature holiday occurs on the 15th day, the full moon of the Hebrew month of Shevat, in late January or early February. At this time, in Israel, the almond tree is the first to begin to flower, and the sap begins to rise within the trees. Counting of the age of trees was important in ancient times for taxation purposes. In modern Israel, trees are planted on Tu B'Shvat, or else money is sent to the Jewish National Fund to plant trees for us. On Tu B'Shvat it is also customary to eat 15 different fruits, especially fruits and nuts grown in Israel, for example pomegranates, grapes, figs, dates, almonds and carob. To mark Tu B'Shvat and Sha'arei's 60th anniversary, we have partnered with Barnet Council to plant a magnolia tree on the green verge opposite the synagogue. Later in the year we'll be inviting younger members of our community to add additional planting underneath the tree. This has been coordinated by Leslie Gold.
I'm Leslie Gold. My family and I have been members of Sha'arei, formerly Southgate and District Reform Synagogue, for almost 60 years. My father was one of its earliest members and a previous chair, as I have been. My daughter and grandson are now continuing our association with the Bar Mitzvah next year. To me, this tree represents 60 years of our synagogue's history, both in Southgate and now in Barnet, plus the wish for many more years of happy and fruitful years for our kind and loving community. Thank you.
By planting this magnolia tree, we are building a legacy for future generations of our synagogue. This is reflected in the story of Honi, which is a classic tale from the Talmud that we tell at Tu B'Shvat. Honi, the wise one, was also known as Honi the circle maker. He would draw a circle and step inside it. Then he would recite special prayers for rain. Sometimes during a drought, he would even argue with God, but the rains always came. He was indeed a miracle maker. As wise as he was, Honi sometimes saw things that puzzled him. Then he would ask questions so he could unravel the mystery. One day, Honi the circle maker was walking on the road and he saw a man planting a carob tree. Honi asked the man, "How long will it take for this tree to bear fruit?" The man replied, 70 years. Honi then asked the man, "And do you think you will live another 70 years and eat the fruit of this tree?" The man answered, "Perhaps not. However, when I was born into this world, I found many carob trees planted by my father and grandfather, and just as they planted trees for me, I am planting trees for my children and grandchildren, so they will be able to eat the fruits of these trees." Sha'arei has partnered with the Noah's Ark Children's Hospice in Barnet to provide plants for a sensory walkway as part of their outdoor space. This reflects our community's commitment to Tikkun Olam, repairing the world through social responsibility. As part of our religion school learning, and in celebration of Tu B'Shvat, Zoe Jolson, one of our religion school pupils, has written a poem.
If you're feeling down, you can go for a walk downtown. You may come across some leaves that have fallen off of trees. They protect us all from danger, which is really a life changer. Oxygen, paper, furniture, more. This is what trees are used for. So when you come across a tree, without them, what would the world be?
To mark this occasion, Rabbi Shugnamit Ambalou, our principal rabbi, has worked with members of our religion school to develop a prayer that marks this special occasion.
Hello everybody. When I was thinking about what to say today, I went to talk to some really important people. Kita Vav, or Year 6 of our religion school. These are young people who are on the cusp of change. Soon they'll be going to secondary school. Soon they'll be getting ready on that long journey towards bar or bat mitzvah. But more importantly, they've grown up in our community, and I knew they'd have something interesting to tell me. They said to me, imagine 60 years of footprints coming in through the door. They said, I remember my first day here. They said, I am so grateful for my community and my Sha'arei family and all the friends that I've made here. They said, we remember making cheesecake and dipping apples in honey. They said, here are my oldest friends. And they said, thank you to my helpers and my teachers. This is also Tu B'Shvat, and what an incredible time to be celebrating the 60th anniversary of our community. But if we think about trees and the new year for trees, it's remarkable to reflect that trees are themselves social beings. Trees share water and nutrients through their roots, passing them along to the weaker members, caring for each other in their community. Older trees grow over and shield saplings so that small and younger trees have a long time to grow. And when they're ready, the older trees make space for them in the canopy so the young trees can reach the light. So trees are social, and so are we. So this year, when you see a tree in blossom for the first time, coinciding with our 60th anniversary, think about and say this bracha, which thanks God for trees which are full of beauty and a world which lacks in nothing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shelo chiseh be'olamo davar, uvravo briot tovot v'ilanot tovim, lahanot bahem b'nei adam. We thank you for these trees and for a world which lacks in nothing. Happy Tu B'Shvat and happy birthday, Sha'arei Tzedek.
We would have liked to invite special guests to our Tu B'Shvat celebration. Unfortunately, they cannot join us, but have sent us some virtual messages. We hope they will be able to join us later in the year.
I want to send my best wishes to everyone at Sha'arei Tzedek on your 60th anniversary. I'm delighted that the shul is choosing to mark this auspicious occasion by planting trees. That's a great way to safeguard our natural environment and also create a positive legacy for young people and future generations. So many congratulations on this Diamond Jubilee for the Sha'arei Tzedek Shul. I look forward to celebrating it with you and on many future occasions in the life of the synagogue.
Thank you so much for inviting me to say a few words today on the occasion of this tree planting event to celebrate your Diamond Jubilee. I'm really sorry I can't be with you in person, but I especially waited for the weather not to be snowy or rainy and to be by this beautiful tree to send you a message. Today is the festival of Tu B'Shvat, the birthday of trees. And by planting trees and plants to mark this day, you're not only helping to make our community spaces healthier, but also more visually appealing. Your campaign, Planting for the Future, is a wonderful example of communities working together to protect and preserve the environment for future generations. And for me, that's really important. So congratulations to all of you on 60 years as a community. And I am so sorry that we can't be together today, but I really look forward to celebrating with you again in the coming months.
Thank you for joining our virtual celebration. Please look at our dedicated Diamond Jubilee website pages for information on how you can get involved in other events and initiatives. Stay safe and wishing you and your families well.